And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood. I'm flipping through all this stuff I have spread out all over the place here. I asked Andy before he left how many young people that they serve in the Bradley Parks and Rec, and he said, depending on the sport and the season and everything, but he said sometimes they have 1,000, sometimes they have 650. So this is a lot of people. And I also asked him about the county schools. All the elementary schools have basketball teams, and those are part of County Parks and Rec also. Second and third grade, and then fourth and fifth grade in those elementary schools. So I happen to know that the two schools that I represent in District 1, Hopewell and Prospect, both have basketball teams. I didn't get to any of their games last year, but would love to get to some this year, so I need to check their schedule and check my schedule. So Bradley Parks and Rec's doing an awesome job for us, folks, and a lot of things are going on. Now, let me remind you that we have Market at the Mill, at the old woolen mill, every Thursday from 3 to 6. And they have fresh fruits and vegetables, and this is peach season. So hopefully this Thursday they'll have peaches. They have arts and crafts and unique items for purchasing, and sometimes there's demonstrations. So you want to remember that Market at the Mill on Thursdays, every Thursday, as long as we have fresh fruits and vegetables coming in from 3 to 6 at the old woolen mill. Also, I want to tell you about Cleveland State. I get their Community First news, and they have their Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Philanthropy event just around the corner, and that is coming up on July 26th at 11 a.m. in the George R. Johnson Cultural Center, and they're going to present the prestigious award to Greg Vital. Also, Cleveland State has now been voted a military-friendly campus by GI Jobs magazine, and so they're going to have in the Student Center, the George L. Mathis Student Center there on campus, they're going to have a Veteran Resource Center. People can answer questions, or there'll also be a lounge where you can sit with other veterans and study and eat. So, excuse me, that's a wonderful opportunity. Plus the fact that if you're a veteran, you need to contact them about Reconnect, because there's a possibility you won't have to pay anything for your education. Also, we're going to do the Community First Walkway, which are bricks that you can purchase for $150 each, and this will be a legacy way to do a tribute to a special person or a special time in your life. So you can go online and do that. And the next date for their Alumni and Friends event is Thursday, November the 8th from 5:30 to 8 at the Lane Center on campus. And it's not just for alumni. It's for anybody that's supporting Cleveland State in this community. And I'm a big supporter of Cleveland State. Now, registration is going on from now until August the 23rd. And classes at Cleveland State will begin August the 27th. Now, folks, I've talked to you about Reconnect. And that's a way, if you finished high school, got married and had some children, or went to work and didn't go on for college, you can go to Cleveland State relatively free because of the Reconnect program. Now, all you have to do is contact them, and the best way to do this is go on their website, clevelandstatecc.edu, and look at all the icons on there and click if you want to buy a brick, or if you're a veteran, or if you want to reconnect, whatever. And so that's the best way for you to find out what's going on at Cleveland State. And this Reconnect is a fabulous opportunity, folks, for you to go back to school. You can either get a 2-year degree, or you can get a certificate in different things. And they do offer things like welding and mechatronics and other things like that that can get you a great job in an industry. I also want to remind you about the Habitat for Humanity Be Smart About Money workshop that they do. It starts, the second session starts August the 2nd, goes through October the 4th. It is 6 weeks. It's from 6 to 8 on Thursday nights. There is an amount, there's a $25 participant fee, but I have been told that they can waive that, or they can let you make payments on that, or whatever. But they will help you to decrease your debt, to improve your credit scores, to build up your savings, and to manage your money and more. And this is a wonderful opportunity. This is a grant through United Way that's helping them do this, so it's Be Smart About Money Habitat, and you can either register at their Habitat Restore, which is on Keith Street, or you can call 423-476-6947 to find out more information about this. Now, the library has lots of things going on, and here's what I'm going to tell you about the library. On the 17th, which is Tuesday, that's tomorrow, at 3:30, the Runaway Puppets will present Melody's Musical Mishap. This is free, and this is a wonderful time for you to show up at the community room there at the library and watch this puppet presentation. And I love puppets. I really like the ones on the strings better, the marionettes, but hand puppets are cute too. And then also on Wednesday, they have the free lunch from 1 to 2:30 for infants through 18. And afterwards, they're going to have a movie. And this week's movie is Annie. And y'all don't want me to sing a bunch of songs from Annie, but I could because that was a great musical. And so this week it's Annie, and you can stay and watch the movie, or you can stay and play games and do different things. Now, Friday the 20th, FOLA, Friends of the Library Association, FOLA, is hosting their book and coffee review, and it starts at 10 o'clock, and it's in the history branch of the library. And so Rich Jordan is going to talk about Manuel Smith's book entitled When I Say No, I Feel Guilty. I think I need to read that book because technically I used to feel guilty. No was not in my vocabulary. No has become much more in my vocabulary. Today I went to the Main Street luncheon and heard Mayor Rowland talk about his 27 years as our mayor and shared some humorous stories about things that happened and people that made calls to him requesting different things. Since he was the mayor, they thought he could do this. But I was given a plaque for my years on the board of Main Street, and as I was going up to receive the plaque, someone said to me, and then next time, and I said no. And I felt really good. I did not feel guilty about saying no. I did not feel at all guilty. But When I Say No, I Feel Guilty by Manuel J. Smith will be reviewed at 10 o'clock on Friday in the history branch of the library. You don't have to have read the book. Just go and participate, and it might be something that after Rich reviews this, you may say, oh, I really need to read that book. And then Friday evening at 7, teens only movie, A Knight's Tale. That's free, and dinner is provided. And that event ends at 9 o'clock. So that's from 7 to 9 with dinner and a movie. And that's at your library. Now on Saturday the 21st at 10:30 at the library, there will be the Baby Bash. And so come out and have some fun time with sensory play. Part of this will be inside and part of this will be outside, weather permitting. Weather not permitting, it'll all be in the community room. So those are things that are happening at your library this week. You can go to clevelandlibrary.org and check out their website. And if you want to get the great newsletter that I get weekly from them, you can sign up on that to get the newsletter. Now, on the 20th, which is Friday, there will be Jamming on the Greenway, sponsored by the Salvation Army. It begins at 7 o'clock, and this will also happen on July 27th. I do not know who the bands are. I have not heard, but I would say it's going to be a great time. And the First United Methodist Women's annual rummage sale will be this weekend, Friday and Saturday, the 20th and 21st, and both days will be from 8 to 2. And I will tell you, I have gone over there a couple of times. Not that I need anything, but I go to buy furniture for Cherry's Jubilee so the artists can pick them up and repurpose it, and we can sell it to raise money for the arts. And I've gotten there before as early as 7:30 and gotten in line and was not the first person in line. So this is a big event, folks, and a lot of things are happening around and in there. They have clothes. They have one whole area that's blue jeans. I mean, I'm thinking if anybody needs blue jeans, they got them. And they had shirts, and they had baby things, and they have furniture, and they have all kinds of things. So that's Friday and Saturday from 8 to 2 in the Christian Life Center at First United Methodist Church. And let me go back here to the first page now and remind you that the Chamber of Commerce has a calendar. if you go to clevelandchamber.com, up in the upper left-hand corner is a calendar, one community, one calendar. And if you click on that, it'll tell you all kinds of events that are going on. And I know there's a lot of events that I'm not even telling you about. And you do not have to be a chamber member to put your event on that calendar. And it's a good thing for you to list your events on that calendar because you want to be sure that nobody else is having an event to compete with your time. And this is one way to do it. I will say that the Republican women are having their annual picnic at Tinsley Park at the pavilion there Saturday. From 6 to 8. Does that sound right? Or 4 to 6? Anyway, I'll try to find out before Wednesday. I won't be in town because I will be out of town at a state school board function. And I hate it because I missed this picnic the year before and attended the year before that. And they have really good food, folks, really good food. So that's this Saturday. And Richard Burnett here at Andrew Johnson Bank can probably tell you about that. Or I will see if I can find someone that can give me a phone number if y'all are interested in buying tickets to that, or $10. Now, the Hiwassee River Rail has a lot of great railroad adventures available. And if you want to give them a call at 423-894-8028, or go to www.tvrail.com, Tennessee Valley Rail, tvrail.com, and see what they have offering. It's getting, I know it's not Christmas yet, folks. I know it's still July, but they will have some Santa trains and some other things. They will probably have some fall foliage trains, so you want to sign up for these as quickly as you can. Andy was on today that talked about the pickleball courts. I need to go out there and just watch pickleball once and see if I really think I'm interested in doing it. I loved badminton, I loved ping pong or table tennis, and I love tennis. So if you're going to combine all three of those into pickleball, that's probably something I'm going to be interested in. The Veterans Honor Guard, if you are interested in serving with them on that Honor Guard, you can call Roy Smith at 423-284-5224, or you can call John Thomason at 423-476-2042. And that will help you. I mean, that'll help them if you're interested in serving. And then if you have a loved one who passes away who has served in the military, be sure you ask the cemetery the funeral home that's working with you about having an honor guard if you want to do that. I know we had that when my dad passed away several years ago in Athens. We had the honor guard, and it was a real honor to have them. So, and then we have the Senior Activities Center, folks, and it's open for citizens of 55 and older. They have daily activities. That's at 230 Urbane Road, just off of Stewart Road. And you can phone them to get a schedule, 559-2171. And once a month in the paper, there's a calendar, in the banner, there's a calendar that tells you everything that's going on. They have bridge, they have birthday parties, they have singings, they have dances, they have community activities. So if you're a senior citizen, 55 or older, and you're looking for something to do, then there's something to do. And while I'm talking about seniors, I have these. Anne Marie was on with me one day last week, and we talked about Senior Circle, Tenova Senior Circle, free to join. All kinds of activities and opportunities are available. I have these forms at the Red Ribbon, and you can stop by there, 270 Central Avenue, or they have them at Tenova at the front desk, and you can stop by there. And by the way, I'm still having Christmas in July, 50% off of a lot of Christmas stuff, and 50% off of summer wear and hats at the Red Ribbon. So come by and see me at the Red Ribbon, and I'll hand you one of these Senior Circle things to sign up for. And I will remind you that the Distinguished Young Woman of Tennessee, Distinguished Young Women of Tennessee, the state competition is here in Cleveland right now. They have arrived. It will be at the Dixon Center. The finals are July 21st at 7 p.m., and there will be another group on July 20th at 7 p.m. at the Dixon Center, and you might want to go and see that. And Alex is panicking, holding up one finger that my time is up. So, folks, it's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.